What a wild and crazy day. Yeah, way too fast on a narrow ass street. Gotta love those people. Had a perfect day until the last 5 minutes of my tour. Good to see you, Norm. Had a perfect day. Good to see you, Griff. Work was crazy today. For all my haters, they should be happy that I didn't have a perfect day today. Good to see you, Carl. I know the beer is looking solid. Yeah, that's why the wife hates it. Hugs all around, Cheryl. Good to see you. So I had a lovely lady from Sydney, Australia, and she was Muslim, so she was wearing a hijab, and some lovely gentleman decided, good to see you, Nebu, bienvenue. Nassau Street. So some lovely gentleman walking the Brooklyn Bridge decided to step right out. Absolutely. They are all unemployed. Absolutely, Susie May. If you have that much time to make a fake Twitter account. Good to see you, Amy. So basically, this guy took her out. This guy took out my guest. Luckily, she did not even, no, it's not offensive. Luckily, she did not even break a nail. She did get a nice scrape on her palm, but other than that, she was fine. But she was shaken up more than anything because she hasn't rode a bike in like years, even though she did ride fantastically. But I like the don't judge me attitude of the tourist who knew he was in the wrong spot on the Brooklyn Bridge. I love this new kind of tourist. Good to see you, Guy Heyman. I love this new kind of tourist. I call them the I don't give a fuck tourists, where they know they did something wrong. You kind of want them to apologize, but they never do. So this guy was like, he thought there was nothing wrong with what he did, and he continued to take pictures in the bike lane. Not just any pictures, like lying down on the ground kind of pictures. So I told him, I said, you got to watch out. You got to pay attention. This is New York City. He told me to go fuck myself. So you know what I did? When there was a bike coming up from behind him, somebody who was going much faster on a much heavier electric bike, I didn't tell him it was coming up the way. I just watched him. I stared at him, gave him the dirty eye, and he almost got creamed by this bike. So you gotta love these tourists. Can't wait to get home and have a beer. I want to go home and sleep. It is so hot out here. Yeah, good for him. Karma caught up to him quick. Good to see you, Star. The Equitable Building. This is the Equitable Building. Yeah, we were kind of coming off the bridge. I love these tourists. I love these ones who just don't give a shit. The ones who really don't care are my favorites, are my new favorites. Because they know when they're doing something wrong. They know when they're supposed to cross, not supposed to cross, no more radio shows. I had a consultation with my lawyer friend. Exactly. Good to see you. I had a consultation with my lawyer about the new terms of service. There is no way we're doing this radio show. There is no way. Because, exactly. Because they could come, if the copyright holder finds out that I'm using tracks that they're the copyright owner of, I could be responsible for it. So it's worded in it's worded in a new way now, where they're gonna definitely clamp down on people doing it, and I don't know how they're gonna punish people. I don't know if they're gonna make it like YouTube, where they just mute the video or whatever. But exactly, you have tourists who understand, who know what's up, and then you have other ones who just don't give two shits. And the ones who don't give two shits are my new favorite. Yeah, exactly, Star. The thing is with the I don't give a shit tourist is you could ring the bell all you want. You can make eye contact with them all you want. But they still don't listen. They still don't go where they belong to go. And then you have the ones who are like, I don't care, I'm going to stand right here. What you got to do? That was this guy. No, you're not all like that. I would say about 20%. I would say about 20%. There was a I don't give a fuck tourist right there. I would say about 20% who come here are disrespectful and don't give two shits. I would say about 20%. Oh, yeah. Well, it gets frustrating because, you know, there could be space, there could be room on the other side of the pathway, and these people choose to stay in the bike lane. Yeah, 20% is a lot. Exactly, Guy Heyman. Yeah, well, you have tourists who get it and others who don't. But now you have this breed of like the I don't give a shit tourists, which is funny. Exactly. It happens. It happens, Griff. I want a chicken sandwich so bad right now. I wanted to get Chick-fil-A, but the line's out the door. Yeah, I know. Well, the Brooklyn Bridge, 91,000 people cross it every damn day, so. Exactly. Well, you know, when you walk over the bridge, just go all the way to one side, and the people get in the way taking pictures, go like this. Go, like, put your arm down and cut the pack in half, if you will. No, I'm not going to Wendy's. I'm going to Kosey's. Oh, I want to try Sicky Fingers joint. That sounds good. That sounds good. Oh, I got a headache right now. My head is like throbbing right now. And this noise doesn't help. That's right. Say to the right of the escalator. That's right, Nibble. I know, they go right in the middle. They want to get that picture, you know, with their arms up in the air. Oh, a six-pack of, harpoon, enjoy it. Yeah, I know, I'm starving. My head is like, ugh. My head is not doing too good. All right, guys. I got to get some nourishment and hop on the metro home. Have a very loud New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish the moment. And good afternoon, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Have a great one, guys. We might drive around the truck on all platforms. All right, guys? Wow!